Namaste. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing well. My name is Aishwarya Kapur. Today, we are diving deep into the ancient wisdom of yoga and exploring the yogic principles of healthy living. Yoga is not just about physical postures, it's a holistic way of life that emphasizes balance and harmony in all aspects. In this video, we'll be discussing 5 essential principles: ahara, vihara, achara, vichara, and vyavhara, which guides us towards a healthier and more fulfilling life. To live a healthy life, it is important to do healthy things and follow a healthy lifestyle. The modern world is facing a pandemic of lifestyle disorders that require changes to be made consciously by individuals themselves. Yoga places great importance on a proper and healthy lifestyle whose main components are ahara, which means food, vihara, which means relaxation through recreational activities, achara, which means conduct, vichara, which means thoughts, vyavhara, which means behavior and actions. Now pay attention and let's explore all these components and see how we can apply these to live a healthy and happy lifestyle. All of these 5 components are part of applied yoga. The first component is ahara, which means food or nutrition. It is all about mindful eating. Yoga emphasizes the need for a healthy, nourishing diet that has an adequate intake of fresh water along with a well-balanced intake of fresh food, green salads, sprouts, unrefined cereals, and fresh fruits. It is important to be aware of the need for a balanced diet prepared and served with love and affection. In Ayurveda, which is the science of life, diet is considered a fundamental aspect of health and well-being. It is believed that the type of food you eat directly affects your body and mind. Ayurveda, which is the Indian medical system, categorizes food into different tastes. There are 6 different tastes: sweet, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, and astringent. Ayurveda also categorizes food into the qualities such as hot, cold, dry, oily, heavy, light, etc. A balanced diet in Ayurveda aims to maintain the balance of doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha within the body, as an imbalance in these doshas is believed to lead to disease. So in Ayurveda, there are 3 very important things: vata, pitta, and kapha. Just know that when these 3 things are in balance, are in harmony, according to Ayurveda, it is said that a person will be disease-free. Whereas if these are in an imbalanced state, it is believed that it will lead to disease. Yoga emphasizes on mitahara, which means moderate diet. Mitahara is related to the quality and quantity of food and also the state of mind during the intake of food. Mitahara suggests that the food we eat should be freshly prepared, nutritious, and in its natural form. This means we should try to eat food that is healthy and not overly processed. Regarding the quantity of food, Mitahara mentions that 2/4 of the stomach should be filled with food, 1/4 of the stomach should be filled with the liquid, and the remaining quarter of the stomach should be left empty for free flow of air. This implies that the quantity of food may vary from person to person depending upon the individual requirements. It is very natural that a sports person will require more food as compared to a person who is doing a desk job. Mitahara also advocates that the food should be eaten with a positive state of mind, with utmost concentration. You might have observed that if someone eats while watching the television or in an angry mood or when his/her attention is somewhere else, then they tend to just gulp down the food without enjoying it. So, the state of mind is also very important while eating. Thus, Mitahara emphasizes that the right quality and quantity of food should be eaten in a positive state of mind. In Ahara, Ayurveda has described the properties of different foods starting from daily food articles such as grains, pulses and cereals to various other articles such as milk, buttermilk, ghee, water and so on. It gives definite rules about do's and don'ts of eating for healthy living. For better health, one must eat fresh fruits and vegetables with enough fiber content. In yoga, only vegetarian food is prescribed over non-vegetarian food. Also, oily, spicy, junk and processed foods are strictly prohibited. Our daily food should contain green vegetables, fresh fruits, beans, honey, curd, milk and butter, which provide enough vitamins, minerals, iron, antioxidants and fiber. In addition, there should be a balanced proportion of each category of food in our daily intake. We should also maintain fixed meal times. Chewing food properly and eating in a controlled manner is really important and is really good for health. The second component is vihara, which means relaxation. Relaxation can be brought about by activities such as exercise, recreation and creative activities like drawing, painting, singing, etc. These activities help to regulate and channelize our emotions and bring us joy and happiness. Yogic practices of asana, pranayama and meditation relax the body and mind. In addition to this, relaxation can be obtained in good company also. Sound sleep is also important for relaxation. It is therefore important that we should regularly follow a timetable that provides adequate time for yogic and creative activities. Activities that relax and rejuvenate the body and mind are required in the very busy and fast-paced life that we lead in the present-day world. A person should regularly engage in physical and mental activities for at least 30 minutes a day where he can express his emotions in some creative things. This would help express creativity and hence regulate and control emotions. Activities such as gardening, playing a musical instrument, singing songs or poetry, drawing and painting, or hobbies which one likes would help create joy. Nature walks to the garden, seashore, near a lake or riverside, or a hilltop in the morning or evening time could also rejuvenate body, mind and soul. Simple playful activities like playing any sport or throwing a ball to each other, playing such games regularly could also help rejuvenate body, mind and soul. Playing with children or being involved in children's activities can also help one relax and rejuvenate. After long and hard physical and mental work, conscious relaxation practices of hatha yoga, including shavasana or listening to guided meditation, will help relax and rejuvenate oneself. Conscious relaxation would also include good quality of sleep where the body should be able to comfortably relax and the mind should be quiet and calm. The third component is achara, which refers to a code of conduct or moral and ethical principles that guide an individual's behavior and lifestyle. It is an integral aspect of the yogic path, as it helps individuals cultivate inner purity, discipline, and a harmonious relationship with themselves and the world around them. Positive emotions, positive attitudes, good habits, and control of desires are held in making us strong both individually and socially. The right conduct protects us from unnecessary stress. The right conduct will take one in the direction of total well-being. Sorting out our routine can go a long way in reducing the chances of being affected by a number of lifestyle disorders. It can ensure that we are doing our best to maintain our health while living a full life. Some of the core principles of achara in yoga philosophy are ahimsa, which means non-violence, Satya, which means truthfulness, Asteya, which means non-stealing, Aparigraha, which means non-attachment, and Shaucha, which means purity. Non-violence or ahimsa is the principle of avoiding harm to oneself and others, both physically and mentally. It involves refraining from violence, aggression, and cruelty. The great Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi practiced ahimsa throughout his life. Truthfulness or satya emphasizes honesty and truthfulness in words, thoughts, and actions. A yogi practices aligning their behavior with their true self, avoiding lies and deception. Non-stealing or asteya involves not taking what belongs to others, whether it's material possessions or intangible assets like ideas, opportunities, or happiness. Non-attachment or aparigraha teaches letting go of material possessions and desires, fostering contentment and reducing greed and possessiveness. Practicing non-attachment will lead us to great happiness in life. Purity or shaucha emphasizes physical and mental cleanliness, ensuring a healthy body and a mind free from negativity. If one is healthy and energetic, one can fulfill his/her desires and carry out all duties and social obligations. Hence, yoga emphasizing taking care of one's own self, which entails daily activity in the form of healthy routines. Yoga follows the Ayurvedic concept of dinacharya, which means daily conduct or daily routine. Keeping oneself positive and joyous, following discipline in daily life, in eating, drinking, working, sleeping, and resting at regular intervals, and controlling one's negative emotions like greed, anger, hatred, jealousy, resentment, etc., are recommended to be followed. All this has a beneficial effect on the mind. Achar also includes treating others with respect and dignity, sensitively and empathetically, recognizing and honoring others' rights, helping them with kindness. A person following this kind of conduct is not only successful and happy, but helps in developing social order and harmony. By adhering to these achara principles, individuals on the yogic path aim to develop a lifestyle that is both ethical and spiritually enriching. These principles can guide individuals towards self-realization and a deeper connection with the divine, while also offering valuable guidelines for leading a fulfilling life. The fourth component is vichara, which means our thinking, our thoughts. Our thoughts shape our physical reality. This is why it's really important for us to be conscious of our thinking. In Ayurveda, the mind is considered a crucial factor in health, and imbalances in the mind can lead to physical ailments. Positive and constructive thinking is encouraged, as it is believed to contribute to overall well-being. This practice aims to help individuals transcend their ego and limited self-identity to realize their true nature as part of the universal consciousness. It's all about asking deep questions and thinking deeply about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Imagine asking questions like, who am I really? Or what's the true nature of my mind? These questions aren't meant for simple answers, but to make you think deeply about your inner self. Through vichara, you learn to tell apart what's temporary and what's lasting, what's real and what's just an illusion. It's like trying to see through the tricks your mind plays on you. By doing this, you hope to find a part of yourself that doesn't change, even when everything around you does. Vichara isn't about just thinking. It often goes hand in hand with meditation. In meditation, you focus your mind on things like where your thoughts come from or the feeling of I am. This helps you go beyond your everyday thoughts and discover something deeper within you. One of the big ideas in vichara is that there is no real separation between who you are and the big universal consciousness, that is, Atma and Paramatma, respectively. It's like realizing that you're not separate from the whole world, you're a part of it. This realization is like a big aha moment in yoga, where you feel connected to everything and find inner peace. The fifth component is Vyavahara, which means our behaviors and actions. Vyavahara is the result of Ahara, Vihara, Achara and Vichara. These four elements shape our behavior and define how we interact with the world. The central idea of Karma Yoga, which is the path of action, Karma Yoga is a branch of yoga philosophy which says that our actions should be morally right and ethical. This means that we should avoid engaging in wrongful or harmful activities. Instead, we should strive to act in a way that is considerate and respectful towards others. Karma Yoga emphasizes that we should focus on performing our actions with dedication and sincerity without being overly concerned about the outcomes or results. This is a significant aspect of the philosophy, as it encourages us to detach ourselves from the fruits of our actions. In other words, we should do what is right and let go of worrying about what we will gain from it. By following the principles of Karma Yoga, we can lead a more stress-free and content life. When we act with integrity and perform our duties diligently, we can find happiness and fulfillment within ourselves, rather than relying on external validation or success. This philosophy teaches us to act selflessly and in the best interest of others, promoting harmony and well-being in our relationships and the world around us. In a sense, Karma Yoga reminds us that it's not just about what we do, but how we do it and why we do it. By focusing on the right actions, dedicating ourselves to them, and letting go of attachment to outcomes, we can lead a more meaningful and joyful life while positively impacting the life of those around us. So, to sum up, these 5 components are very, very important for holistic health according to yoga. Holistic health means not just being healthy physically, but also mentally, emotionally, socially, and spiritually. That's all for this video. These were the yogic principles of healthy living. If you have any questions, doubts, or suggestions regarding this video, feel free to comment below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video so that we can spread this information to the maximum people. If you wish, you can subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to stay updated. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay sattvic.